everyone, Fed here, and welcome back to my How to Build series where I show you how to build cool stuff inside of Minecraft. In today's video, I'm showing you guys how to build 5 more different redstone doors. Now, this is kind of just like my 5 redstone doors that you should know how to build video. If you haven't seen that one, I'll have a link to it in the description below. But I saw that you guys really enjoyed that video. I believe it's almost to 1 million views already. So I decided to make a whole new one. Some simple doors that should work on every platform, including Pocket Edition, except for maybe number 4. Maybe number 4 won't work on Pocket Edition, but every other one should absolutely work on Pocket Edition. So we're going to work our way from the left hand side over to the right, and then we'll start up on the tutorials. When the name slides in above them, there'll be the timestamp. I do it on all my videos that have more than one tutorial in it, so you can go ahead and skip to the one that you want to know how to build right away instead of having to watch every single one of them. All right, guys, so for the first door, which should actually be the hardest door to build out of all 5 of these, I like to call this thing the rainbow door. It's pretty much just a laser door, except I made it all rainbow coloring and a little bit easier to build as well. So right now, if we try to walk through our rainbow door, we absolutely cannot get through this door no matter how much I try to get through it. But if we click this button right here, we'll activate a monostable circuit, turning off our rainbow door, letting us through. And of course, on this side, there is yet again another button. We could turn our rainbow door on. It will block everyone out once again. And if you really want to, you can also lock it from the inside. So now if we click the button won't turn it off, so we can't get out of it. And same thing vice versa, people trying to get inside of it won't be able to get inside of it from this side as long as that switch is locked down. So there's number 1 of the rainbow door. Like I said, underneath the name should be a timestamp if you want to just head right to that tutorial. Second up on the list is going to be the trapdoor door. Yes, that sounds funny, but the main reason for this one, and I actually really like this one, is that it will keep zombies from breaking it down. So all you have to do is just hit this pressure plate, walk through, and you're able to go right through the trapdoors. Same thing vice versa, going out of it, boom, you go right out. Now the reason why there's 2 of them is because you cannot go through from the opposite hand side. See, you won't be allowed to go through it. That's a good thing with zombies though, is when the zombies are trying to walk in to get into your house, it will open up before the zombies get there, so they will not be able to walk through the door. As you see, I cannot get through it. I have to walk at a normal speed to get through this door. Number 3 is an old favorite of mine. This is a creeper door that I simplified it to make a lot easier. In the past, I've made some crazy ones. I made a lava creeper door, a water creeper door. I absolutely love this door, but it's so easy to build, and it can make a castle or just inside of a cave look absolutely awesome, and it's so easy to build. All we have to do is hit these pressure plates. It will open up our creeper door, and then we can go ahead and walk right through. You don't have to stop walking too. You just keep walking, and you can go right through it absolutely fine. I don't know if you can make it while running though. Let's see. Oh, you can make it while running as well. So this door is fantastic. It just looks good. It looks good inside castles. It looks good inside caves. It's just a good looking door. Now, number 4 on the list, this is the only one that I think might not work on Pocket Edition. It absolutely can. I just don't know if it will. You can try it out, but this is the only one, if out of any of them, should not work on the Pocket Edition. But as you can see, he will follow us because this is a slime. He will hurt us. So if we go near Jeff here, I renamed him Jeff so he wouldn't despawn, but there we go. As you see, we can't get through this door with Jeff there. Okay, Jeff. Okay, you're gonna kill me. But if we click this button right here, it will close up Jeff, so we can walk right through the door now. And I should have ran through, but as you see, clearly we got through. Or if you want to, you can flip down the lever on this side and just make it so you can go through it at any point in time. You can just use him as a guard. You can just have him there as a guard. What's happening is we're pushing a block inside of Jeff the slime right here, so he can't detect us. We put a block into his detection box so he can't detect us, and we can now walk right through him. However, if you want to keep people out, you flip up this lever right here, and now Jeff is on the attack, and he will kill you. And then number 5 on the list is a super simple lava door. You can also switch it out with water if you would like to, but all you have to do is just walk right on these pressure plates, and we'll get right through without taking any damage from the lava. As you can see, I took absolutely no damage from the lava. I can even run through it without taking damage from the lava as well. So full speed, run right through it, no damage from the lava. I don't know if I would want to jump though. If I jump, I might take damage. Yeah, I took a little bit damage if I jump through the door. So you can run, walk right through the door, and you should be absolutely fine. And you could switch it with water if you would like to. All right, guys, so there's all 5 doors. We are going to be starting with the rainbow door and working our way all the way down to that very simple lava door. The rainbow door is definitely the hardest one to build, so let's go ahead and get started up on this tutorial. All right, guys, so to get things started off with our rainbow door right here, we're going to need a 9x3 spacing, and we're also going to have to dig down 5. So could dig out 3, 1, 2, 3, and right here in the middle is going to be the middle of your rainbow door, and then we have to go that way 9 blocks. So count the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there is our 9x3 spacing. We can go ahead and dig all this out. And then from where this area is, we're going to dig down 4 more blocks, making it a total of 5. So just dig down 4 more blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 on every single one. So once you have your 9x3 spacing and you have dug down your 5 blocks, what we're going to go ahead and do is take out some iron blocks, and we're going to take out our beacons as well. Now, you don't have to make this a rainbow door. You can also just make it a normal laser tripwire door by just placing red blocks. Red stained glass right on top of your beacons. So automatically you'll just make it a laser door. So there we have it. We have all our iron down, and I'll go ahead and just place in 7 beacons right along the middle. So there's where our rainbow door is going to be. So like I said, if you don't want to make it rainbow colory, just make them all red. Just make them all red, and you can just make a laser door as well. But for this one, I want to make it a rainbow door. So for a rainbow, we're just going to use Roy G. Biv, which is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, which I don't think we have indigo and violet. So I'm just going to be using purple and magenta. So we're going to need red, orange, yellow, green, any blue that you want. I normally just go with a dark blue, and then just purple and magenta because we don't have indigo and violet. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, magenta. You can, of course, change up any of the colors that you would like to, but these are the colors I'm going with. And now we're going to take out some redstone. So we're going to need redstone blocks. We are going to need sticky pistons. We're also going to need redstone repeaters, redstone dust, and let's take out a lever for now. And we're also going to need blocks to put down on our redstone down on. Let's go ahead and just use yellow. And we're also going to need fence gates. So I'm going to go ahead and choose it doesn't matter what color fence gates you use. I'm just going to go ahead and grab oak though. So starting off, we're going to place redstone blocks right along all of these. This should turn off your beacons. And then right on top of all of your redstone blocks, we're just going to place down fence gates. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. They should all open up. It really doesn't matter if they're open or not. Next up, you're going to have to figure out what's the inside and outside of your rainbow door. This does matter because the inside will, of course, have the lever to turn it on and off. That's why I'm saying make sure you know your inside and your outside. So over here is going to be my inside. This is going to be my inside, and over here is going to be my outside. So on the inside, we're going to go ahead and break out all of these blocks right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way down till we can see those redstone blocks, and then place sticky pistons right along the blocks we just dug out. So boop, 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 and boop, like that, facing towards those redstone blocks. So remember, this is going to be my inside, so the sticky pistons are on the inside, and the outside will have nothing out here. Next up, we're going to come behind our sticky pistons and then dig out 2 more blocks right behind them. So 1, 2 like that, and just do that to every single one of them. Next up, behind your sticky pistons, place in repeaters going into every single one of your sticky pistons. And then place redstone going out the back of all your repeaters. Now we can go ahead and just test things out to make sure everything is working. So place a lever right above any part of this redstone, doesn't matter. Flip it down, they should all extend. Flip it up, they should all retract, and your gates should open up, letting your beacons come out. So now if we place it back this way, boop, it will open it up, letting us through the gate, and then it'll turn off the beacons. It will be much faster on Pocket Edition PC also. I forgot to mention that. And then flip it up, and it will close it up, making it so we can't walk through, and it will close your gates, making it so we can't walk through them, and it will also let the beacons back out as well. Next up, we're going to take out colored carpet for our Roy G. Biv right here, our red, orange, yellow, green, blue, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to need red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and magenta, or whatever colors you decided to use. And then of course just place it right on top of the corresponding one. So go into sneak and or crouch mode, and then place on your carpets right above every single one of your gates till you get all the way to the end. Perfect. And now I recommend taking out your stained glass once again. So we're going to take out all of our stained glass, and we're going to come up 2 blocks above our carpets with our stained glass with each corresponding color. So right there, make sure you are 2 blocks above it. This is just so we get locked out. So now I can't walk through. As you see, I cannot get through the door right now. Absolutely cannot get through. However, once we flip down this lever, I will be able to walk right through because those gates will open up. So see, now I can walk right through my gate. And then once I flip up this lever, it will close it up once again. Now it's time to hook up our buttons. So pick out a block of choice you want to use. I'm going to be using a block of quartz. Next, we're going to need some buttons. We are also going to need droppers. So take out at least 3 droppers. We're going to need a hopper, a redstone comparator, a repeater, redstone, and we're also going to need a block to put our redstone down on. So let me go ahead, and I'm just going to go ahead and use orange. Now over to the side where it's red, we're going to come out 2 blocks from our carpet with our block of choice. So 1, 2, I'm going to go ahead and break that for now, but this is my block of choice, and we're going to place buttons on both sides. This is where we're going to be opening up our door and closing our door. Next up, let's just dig out until we reach that redstone. Don't worry if the lever breaks. We no longer need it. So let's go ahead and just break out this area until we can see everything. There we go. Now it's time to place in our hopper, dropper, T flip-flop. So come to the outside of your base. So right now I'm on the inside because that's where all my sticky pistons are. We're going to come to the outside, and right underneath the block that has our buttons, we're going to place a dropper 1 block underneath it, facing towards the outside. And then right on top of that dropper, we're going to place a piece of redstone. So if I click the button, it will activate my dropper. Then coming out of this dropper facing downwards, we're going to place in yet again another dropper downwards. And then we're going to place a hopper facing inwards towards the block underneath this dropper. And then break the block under here and face another dropper upwards going into this one. So right now, this dropper's facing into this dropper's facing into this hopper is going into this dropper, and this dropper's going back up into this one right here. The only reason I'm using this monostable circuit is because I know this one works on Pocket Edition. Next up, we're going to go inside of our dropper right here, place one item. It really doesn't matter, so I'm going to go ahead and just place in one of my levers. And then coming out of the dropper, we're going to place a comparator. It should come on due to the lever inside of it. Then we're going to go ahead and place a repeater coming out of it, a block in front of the repeater, and then redstone just connecting over to our door. So right now our door's opened up, and if I click the button, it should close. So boop, it should now close it. There we go. And don't worry, if you're on Pocket Edition PC, the beacons will come right on and right off right away. This only happens on console. And then if I click the button, it should open up the door. So opened, and then of course, boop, close. And guys, that's it. You are completely done. So now all you have to do is just clean up the area. So, place in your flooring right above this area right here. And then go ahead and place in more blocks on this side as well. Just make sure you close up the entire area so you can't see absolutely anything. There we go, there we go, there we go. And then of course, take out your walling blocks of choice and just place them up right here. Place them up right here, and whatever you're hooking it into, go right ahead. I also like to, come out an extra block right above it. You don't have to go right above it, but I like to just make sure you can't see the beacons right around this area. It really just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all, but I like to just do this. Boop, 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 all the way around like that. And then what I also like to do is I like to take out my carpet once again. This is another thing. You don't have to do this, but you can place in your carpet right above it so you can't see above it as well. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, magenta. So now we can't see above it as well. And then I almost forgot one more thing, and that is the lockout switch. I completely almost forgot about the lockout switch. So right here, where this block is, where the repeater is going into it, right here, this is the block that's going to be getting pulled up and pulled down. So what we're going to do is break this block and break one block underneath it now. Next up, we're going to go ahead and take out that block once again because I deleted everything. Let's just use yellow. And we're going to need a sticky piston, a lever, and then we're also going to need a block of choice. I'll just stick with the yellow. So what we're going to do is put a sticky piston facing downwards in front of this repeater. We'll put that block right back in front of it. Place the block above it, and then go ahead and just place your lever. And this will lock it out when you're on the inside, because basically all it's doing is just pushing that block down. So now the power can't go through that block, turning it on and off. So as you see, it just can't do anything. The block is down, so now it can no longer activate. However, once I flip this lever up, boop, now we can go ahead and activate our door once again. Completely forgot about that, but that's how you build the rainbow door. Next up on the list, we're going to be building the trapdoor door. This one is super easy to build, guys. Super duper easy to build. So for this build, we're going to need iron trapdoors. We are also going to need a repeater, redstone, a redstone torch, and we're also going to need a pressure plate. You can use stone or wooden, really doesn't matter. And then just take out some blocks of choice. I'm going to be using dark oak wood, and I'm also going to be using black hardened clay. So to start things off, I'm going to put in my door frame like I did over there for my iron trapdoors. So I'm just going to come up 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, and then cap it off with 3 more black hardened clay. Now this is going to be the door to go inside. So we're going to place a trapdoor right here off the floor, and then a trapdoor right here off the ceiling like that. And then 1 block away, we're going to go ahead and break down these 2 blocks. 1, 2, place a piece of redstone right under here, and a redstone torch facing upwards off this block. It should activate that trapdoor. And then next up, we're going to place a block right above this torch. So let's go ahead and take out a different color. Just going to place a block right above this torch with a piece of redstone, and that will activate the bottom one as well. Now all we have to do is just send power to that redstone torch right there. So what I did was I just came 1 block out from it with my wooden pressure plate. So let me go and change my color, place my wooden pressure plate in, and then just bring the power from the wooden pressure plate over to that redstone torch. So 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then off of any part of this redstone, it really doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and break this one though, and place a repeater on 4 ticks delay going into there. So now I can just walk right through the door. Boop, it opens up, and then it closes. I'll go ahead and do it one more time. Just walk right through. Boop, opens up, and then it closes. Now we're going to do the same thing we did here, but on this side this time. So we're going to make our door frame. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Place a block over. Take out your trap doors. Place one here. Place one here. Just do the same thing. Come 1 block away from it. Place in your block of choice with your pressure plate on top of it. Break out the block underneath it and just bring it right over to that redstone torch. So a piece of redstone here. Then a repeater coming out of it on 4 ticks delay. Redstone, redstone. And then right here where the torch is, just break that block and place in a piece of redstone. And then just hit it 1 time and it should fix everything. So boop, there we go. So now we can walk through. Oh, I missed it. We can walk through now, so boop. And then we can walk through it on this side and just keep going around in a big circle forever. But then, of course, all we now have to do is just clean up the area with our blocks of choice. I'm going to go ahead and just change it over to my dark oak, and then my dark oak on this side as well, because I don't know, I just absolutely love this color, and I love blue as well. I think blue and dark oak go crazy good together. I'm going to change out this bottom block as well. I don't want this to be polished and sight. There we go. There we go. And then, of course, you can go ahead and place in any block of choice you want here. I'm going to go and just take out some quartz, and I'm going to place some quartz here so we can't see any of that redstone. But there you guys have it. There is the trapdoor door. Third on the list, we are going to be building the creeper face door. Now, you don't have to make it out of stone. As long as there's stairs, slabs, and full blocks, you can make it whatever color you want. You can even mix and match it and make it a rainbow creeper door if you would really like to. I decided to go with purple blocks because I don't think I've ever seen a purple block creeper face door before. But we're going to start off with building the bottom half and then just working our way to the top. It's super easy to build, guys, and it's also really cool looking as well. So we're going to start off by building that bottom portion right there, that bottom block right there. We're just going to dig down 2 blocks, 1, 2, place a sticky piston facing upwards with a block on top of it. Next up, let's go ahead and set up the redstone as well. We might as well set up the redstone and then we'll do everything else. So come out 2 blocks from this one right here. So 1, 2, and then dig down 2 blocks, 1, 2, and do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, dig down 2 blocks. And we're basically going to make a, I guess, a 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, 5 by 5 spacing. Pretty much make a 5 by 5 spacing, digging down those 2 blocks. Go all the way around that 1 block in the middle, making a 5 by 5 spacing while digging down the 2 blocks. Like that. There we go. Perfect. So remember, this is going to be the bottom portion of our creeper door, that part right there. So next up, we're going to place in our redstone right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up 1, and then up 1. Do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then like that. So it's a 5 by 5, and then right in the middle is where the sticky piston is. And then we're going to come up a block on both sides. 1, 2, and then off of one of these blocks, really doesn't matter, just place in a redstone torch only on one side, and then place redstone up on both of them. And then right here off of these 3 is where our pressure plates are going to be going. So I'm going to go ahead and use, should I use purple again? No, I'm going to use, let's go ahead and use black. I'm going to use black. So 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to place in my 3 pressure plates. So now when I hit this, that should go down and then go back up. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side as well. 1, 2, 3, place it here, boop, 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 and then down and then up. Perfect. Next up, we're going to do those side pistons right over there where the 2 staircases are. So coming out of this redstone right here, we're going to go ahead and place another piece of redstone. First, dig down 1 block and then place a piece of redstone. And then in front of that redstone, we're going to place in a redstone torch like that. So now when I hit this, the redstone torch goes off and then it comes on. Do the same thing on this side. Come out 1 piece of redstone right here like that. And then right in front of that, we're going to place in our redstone torch. So now when we hit this, it should turn on and off our redstone torches. Next up, place a block on top of both of your redstone torches. So 1 here and 1 here as well. And then place in 2 sticky pistons facing inwards. 1, 2, they should both extend. On this side as well. 1, 2, they should both extend. Next up, take out your purple stairs or whatever color you're using. I'm using purple blocks just because I want to see what it looks like. We're going to place a staircase here normally and then 1 upside down. Same thing on this side, normal, and then upside down like that. And that's going to be the bottom half right there of our creeper door. You can see the creeper mouth right there. So when we hit it, boop, it opens up. And then boop, it closes. And then you can just go ahead and take out your slabs once again and just place in 2 slabs like that on both sides. So now when it opens up, we have a perfectly good looking floor. Next up is the top portion. So right here, we're going to place a piece of redstone on top of both blocks that are above our redstone torches. And then we're just going to come up a block and then up another block like that and place in redstone on both of them. 1 like that and 2. And then we're going to place a sticky piston facing downwards off the redstone. So you know what? It's going to be annoying to do that. So just come a block up above like that and then place in your sticky piston facing downwards. And then off of this sticky piston, we're going to place in a slab upside down, and that's going to be part of the eye. And you know what? We're actually going to see this block. I completely forgot we're going to see this block. So go ahead and just change this one over to whatever color you're using. I'm going to be using my purple blocks like that. So boom, there's part of the creeper eye. And then we can go ahead and place another block right here as well. And then on this side, we're going to do pretty much the same exact thing, but we're going to change up just a few things. So just come up the blocks for now, come up and then place in your normal block, and then a piece of redstone on both of them. We're just going to place it in for now, but this is going to change. This is going to change. Come out a block, place in your sticky piston facing downwards with your slab upside down off of it, and then place in your other purple block on this side. So there are the eyes completely done. And then all we have to do now is just set up the middle sticky piston right here with the full block in front of it right here. So now pick any side, it really doesn't matter, and just come out 2 blocks from here. 1, 2, I'm going to go this way for my side, and then place in a slab upside down, and then place in yet again another slab upside down right underneath a block like that, hooking it all together. So just hook it all together. And that's it, guys. The creeper door is completely done. You can see the full creeper. So when I hit it, boop, it opens up. And then boom, it closes. And now we can go ahead and put a border around it so we can really see that creeper door pop a little more. So we're going to go ahead and just put black. I think black borders are the best to put around it because then you can really see that creeper door. You can absolutely see it 100%. So let's go like that. See, you can fully see that purple block creeper door. I'm going to go ahead and do it on this side as well. There we go. There we go. And this side like that. I'm really messing up right now. And then a few more blocks right down here. But as you can see, it's really popping. Once we hit it, it will open up the door. We can go ahead and walk through it. Same thing on this side. And I'll come out of fly mode too. So boop, walk through. And then if we want to, we can also run through it. And if you want to, really, you can also change up the colors on the inside. So when it opens up like this or closes, we can go ahead and change the colors right here. Like, let's say I want to put in a sea lantern here instead and a sea lantern there instead. And then when it fully opens up like this, you can also change these blocks. Just make sure it does not cut off this. Make sure it does not cut off the redstone. If it cuts off the redstone, it will not work. But there is the creeper door. Next up, we're going to be building the slime door. Now, like I said at the beginning, I'm not 100% sure if it works on Pocket Edition, so you're building it at your own expense right here. But this one is very, very simple door to build. Super, super simple. I highly recommend putting in the door frame first before actually putting in the slime. So I'm going to put in my door frame first. I'm going to use black hardened clay. I'm also going to be using some quartz blocks and also just take out a sticky piston. And you know, I'm going to use sea lanterns as well. I'm going to go ahead and use sea lanterns. So for the door frame, you're going to need at least go up 3, and then I believe it's over 5. Yes, that's what it looks like. So 1, 2, 3, and then over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up 3 like that. And that's going to be our door frame for our Jeff door. I named him Jeff, but for the slime door. And then we're going to come up 3 on this side, 3 on this side. Place 2 sea lanterns up here if you would like to. You don't have to do the sea lanterns, but it does give light to the door. As you see, he's really lit up with those sea lanterns there. And then we're also going to place in another block right here. And then off the middle block, we're going to be placing a sticky piston facing downwards. Come 2 more blocks, break that block, and place a sticky piston facing downwards. And that will turn on and off the slime from hurting us and or not hurting us. And now we're going to go ahead and place in our frame on this side as well. The reason why I want you to put the frame in, because once you get the slime in there, it won't let you put blocks around him. You'll have to push him in with pistons, and it gets super duper annoying. Also, let's go ahead and change up the flooring as well. I completely forgot about that. Make sure you pick a flooring that you would like as well. So boop, 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 boop. Place in a flooring that you would absolutely love. Next up, we're going to go ahead and take out some soul sand. And now if you're on Pocket Edition, like I said, I don't know if it 100% works on Pocket Edition, but I know for a fact this does not work on Pocket Edition. I'm going to be placing soul sand here for PC and console people, but for people on Pocket Edition, go ahead and just use an enchantment table instead of soul sand. So I'm going to remove that. I'm going to be using soul sand. Next up, place a block right next to the soul sand like that. And now all we have to do is just push a slime with a minecart into that soul sand. So what I'm going to do is, you know what? Place your block here. Never mind. Place your block back here. I would have had to break everything. So make sure it's just in one of the doorways. Now all we have to do is just take out some powered rails, minecart, some way to power those powered rails, and then just place them going down like that. Doesn't really matter how much you have. All you have to do is just get a slime inside a minecart. So what I also like to do is just place a few blocks up on the sides, so when I place in my slime on creative mode, he doesn't automatically get away from me. So there we go. And now we're going to need a slime spawn egg. And I'm also going to need my minecart. So I'm going to set up my minecart, placing my slime off any one of these parts of the rail. That is too small of a slime. Do not make sure you do not get a small slime, or else this door will stink. So let's get rid of that slime. Make sure you get a big slime. That's what we want. We want a hunted slime like that. Boom, hit him into it, and now he will be stuck in there forever. He should be absolutely stuck forever, no matter how much we push him. As you can see, he cannot move. He is stuck in there forever. Now we can go ahead and remove all of these powered rails. There we go. So if I go ahead and switch this to survival mode, he can hurt me, and I'm almost dead actually. Let me go ahead and set this my spawn point just in case I die. So boop, he hits me. That was really close, but you see it is working. So I'm going to set this over to creative mode, and we're going to set it up so he can't hurt us when we're going in and out of the door. Now, like I said, you could set it up where he can never hurt you, or you just set it up with a button. I like to use a wooden button because it gives you more time to get through the door. But we're going to place this here. So now when I click this button, the block will go into him so he can't hurt us on survival. And then on this side, I like to just place in a lever to turn it on and off from this side. So if you want to keep it off the entire time and just have people walk through it and just be fine to walk right through it, you absolutely could do that. But if you want them to get hurt, just make sure to leave the lever up like that. And then also, just to make sure he does not despawn, I recommend renaming him a different name. So I'm going to go ahead and just name him Jeff once again. Boop, 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 boop. Just rename him with a name tag. so he does not despawn. The only way he could die is if someone literally comes over and kills poor Jeff. So just, there we go. There's Jeff. So now he can no longer despawn. And now last but not least, the easiest door to build, and probably one of the cooler ones, is this lava door. You can just walk right through and not take any damage on survival. So let's go ahead and get started up on this one. We're just going to need a few pistons for this build. So take out pistons. We're going to need some redstone. We're going to need some slabs. So take out slabs. Make sure it's not burnable. You are going to be using lava, or if you're using water, then it's fine. Just recommend taking out some stone slabs. We are also going to need some blocks of choice as well. Like I said, if you're working with lava, just use stone. Just use stone, because pretty much lava burns absolutely everything. And we're going to need some pressure plates. You can use wooden pressure plates, but I like to just keep it all stone because, I mean, we're using stone. We're using almost all stone. So basically, to get things started off with this door, we're going to make a 3x2 spacing, and we're going to dig down at 2. So 1, 2, and 3. There's our 3x2. And make sure you dig down at least 2. Next up, we're going to place redstone here, 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 here. Just place it all over it. Place it over everything. And then right in the middle, we're going to place in slabs upside down. Make sure they're slabs. And then full blocks on both sides with your stone pressure plates on both sides. That will activate that redstone right down here. So now when we hit it, boop, the redstone comes on, redstone goes off. And just make sure you open up this side as well. Open up both sides. We're going to need both sides open. But boop, it goes on, it goes off. Next up, we're going to go ahead and take out our pistons. And we're going to place 3 pistons facing inwards right from the middle. So right here at the middle, we're going to place 3 pistons facing inwards like that. And on this side as well, do the same thing. 3 pistons facing inwards. 1, 2, and 3. Like that. There we go. Next up, right underneath this piston, we're going to place in a block. Place a block down here and place a piece of redstone. So now when I hit this pressure plate, it will activate that piston. Same thing on this side. Block down here. Piece of redstone. It will activate that piston. Next up, swing to the left-hand side with your slabs, or right-hand side if you're from the middle. Pretty much the side we don't have that redstone on. And place a slab in upside down right here. And a slab in upside down off the top one as well. Then we're going to place a block off the slab and place another slab upside down right here. And place redstone right along all these slabs like that. And now all you have to do is just hook up this redstone to that redstone right down there. So come down a block, and then just hook it in to that redstone right down there. So now when I hit this, every side should close on that side, and the bottom one should close on that side as well. Now what we have to do is pretty much just bring this redstone over to the top of this piston. But before we do that, let's go ahead and add in our lava. So just take out your blocks, and we're going to go right around this entire top part with your blocks of choice. You will be able to see these blocks. Take out your lava bucket and place in 2 things of lava right here off the top, and that will make the lava door. Now what we have to do is just bring this redstone right to this block right here. So just come over the lava with 2 more blocks, and then bring your redstone right over it to that side, and that's the entire lava door done. So now I can just walk right through it without taking any damage. Walk right through it without taking any damage, or you can go ahead and run through it as well without taking any damage. Now what we have to do is just clean it up. You are completely done, guys. So just clean it up here. Clean it up here like that. And same thing on this side. Just clean it up with the blocks of choice that you're using for it. And there we go. So I'm going to go and switch it to survival really quickly to show you that it's working. So I can run right through without taking damage. I can walk through it without taking damage. And I don't recommend jumping through it because you might take damage. Yes, just a little bit. But there you guys have it. That is how you build all 5 doors. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys. Peace.